Imagine being free from student loans years earlier than you thought possible. Today, I'll show you exactly how to make that happen. Picture this: you've just finished college, you're excited to start your career, but the weight of your student loans feels like a chain around your ankle. Every month, you make the minimum payment, and yet the balance barely moves. Interest keeps piling up, and you start to realize that if you keep going at this pace, you could be paying for the next 20 years. That's not just frustrating, it's financial imprisonment. The truth is, the student loan system is designed to stretch payments as long as possible because the longer you take, the more interest you pay. But here's the good news: you don't have to play by those rules. You can break free faster, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. This isn't about unrealistic advice or magical loopholes. It's about understanding the mechanics of debt, taking control of your money, and making the system work for you instead of against you. The first step is to realize that minimum payments are a trap. When you only pay the minimum, most of your money goes toward interest, not the principal balance. If you want to pay off your loans faster, you have to attack the principal directly. This means paying more than the minimum, even if it's just an extra $50 or $100 a month. That extra money goes straight to the core of your debt and reduces the amount of interest you'll pay in the future. Over time, this creates a snowball effect. Less principal means less interest means more of your payment goes toward killing the debt. The earlier you start this, the faster the momentum builds. Next, you need to choose a repayment strategy that fits your personality and financial situation. One powerful method is the debt avalanche. This means you focus on paying off the loan with the highest interest rate first, while still making minimum payments on the others. Once that's gone, you move to the next highest interest loan. This approach saves you the most money in the long run because you're cutting down the most expensive debt first. On the other hand, there's the debt snowball method, paying off the smallest balance first, regardless of interest rate. This doesn't save as much on interest, but it gives you quick wins that keep you motivated. The truth is, both methods work. What matters is sticking to one and pushing forward without stopping. Another powerful tool is refinancing. If your credit score is strong and your income is stable, you can refinance your student loans to get a lower interest rate. Even a drop of 2 to 3% can save you thousands over the life of the loan, but refinancing isn't for everyone. If you have federal student loans, you could lose access to benefits like income-driven repayment plans or loan forgiveness programs. So before you refinance, weigh the pros and cons carefully. Now let's talk about your income, because paying off debt faster isn't just about spending less, it's about earning more. Every extra dollar you make is a weapon against your loans. This could mean taking on a part-time job, freelancing, selling unused items, or turning a hobby into a side business. Even a few $100 extra a month, when applied directly to your debt, can shave years off your repayment timeline. The key is to treat this extra money as untouchable for anything except loan repayment. On the spending side, you have to be brutally honest with yourself. For the next few years, you may need to live lean. That doesn't mean living miserably, but it does mean cutting back on non-essential expenses, cancel subscriptions you don't use, cook at home instead of eating out, share housing if possible. Every dollar you save is a dollar that can go toward ending this debt once and for all. But here's something most people overlook: psychology matters. Paying off student loans faster isn't just about numbers, it's about mindset. If you see this debt as something you'll get around to eventually, you'll never make real progress. You need to see it as an emergency, something that demands your full focus now. Imagine how your life will feel when you're free from these payments. That mental image should fuel your motivation every single day. And finally, automate your progress. Set up automatic extra payments so you don't have to rely on willpower every month. This way, paying more toward your loans becomes a habit, not a decision. Combine this with occasional lump sum payments whenever you get a bonus, tax refund, or any unexpected money. These big pushes on top of your regular extra payments can speed up your payoff dramatically. Here's the bottom line: student loans are a heavy burden, but they don't have to define your financial life. With the right strategy, discipline, and urgency, you can eliminate them far sooner than the repayment schedule suggests. Every payment above the minimum, every dollar you earn from a side hustle, every unnecessary expense you cut, it all adds up. And the moment you make that final payment, you'll not only be debt-free, you'll have built the financial habits that can make you wealthy for the rest of your life. The sooner you start, the sooner you finish, and the sooner you get your freedom back. There's also a hidden advantage to paying off your student loans faster. It opens the door to building real wealth sooner. Every month you're stuck paying $300, $500, or even $1,000 toward loans. That's money you can't invest, can't save, and can't use to build the life you truly want. Once that debt is gone, you can redirect the exact same amount into a retirement account, index funds, or even a business idea. This shift is huge because money that used to disappear into debt payments will now start compounding and working for you instead of against you. Think of it as flipping a switch from being in a hole you're digging out of to being on a ladder you're climbing upward. Another point most people miss is the emotional freedom that comes with being debt-free. Yes, numbers matter, but there's something incredibly powerful about knowing that no bank, no lender, and no government agency has a claim on your future income. You own your time, you own your paycheck. And that mental shift gives you confidence to take bigger opportunities in life, whether it's switching careers, starting your own business, or traveling without fear of falling behind on payments. It's also important to celebrate small wins along the way. If you pay off a loan completely, even if it's the smallest one, take a moment to recognize that achievement. The journey can be long, and if you don't acknowledge your progress, you risk burning out. Small rewards, ones that don't put you back into debt, can help you stay motivated for the bigger milestones ahead. Remember, paying off student loans faster isn't just about being aggressive with money. It's about being strategic, know your numbers, track your progress, make adjustments when needed, and keep your eyes locked on the end goal. Because the day you make that final payment will be one of the most freeing moments of your life, a moment that's worth every ounce of sacrifice you make today. Did you find these tips useful? Then smash that like button, subscribe now, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss new videos that can change your financial future. Drop your questions and success stories in the comments. I read everyone.